Yo guys, this is Mo Verney on the move. Welcome to my feed blog channel. In this feed blog, I'm going to talk about the Toronto Raptors, and I really want Nick Nurse, the coach of the Toronto Raptors, to continue to improve and continue to make adjustment and what he needs to do to help the Raptors get out of the 1-6 start. Remember to subscribe my channel and thank you for your support. Always love to hear your comments. I appreciate it. Remember to click like. It really means a lot. Before the Raptors season start during this NBA season, one of the goals I hope the Toronto Raptors do is that I hope that Coach Nick Nurse can improve, continue to make adjustment and stuff. I feel like he is a coach where he could be very stubborn, and although he's loyal, but at the same time he's very stubborn. During the championship run 2019, Fred VanVleet was struggling big time in the first 2.5 rounds. He struggled against the Magic. He struggled against the Philadelphia 76ers. He struggled early on against the Milwaukee Bucks until like midway through that round 3 when he pummeled a kid and baby, and then he has all the energy and shoot the lights out. And it works out for us. We won the championship. But here's the problem. I feel like if Kawhi didn't make that Game 7 buzzer beater and beat the 76ers, the media and the fans would have been sitting there and asked Nick Nurse, why did you stick with a struggling Fred VanVleet when he's not providing any offense and struggling, especially when we're in close games and he offered nothing, right? And then the year after, during the bubble, the Toronto Raptors were playing against the bubble. Pascal Siakam was myopy, from spicy P to myopy, and he was struggling the entire bubble. And especially during the Boston series, we would have won the Game 7 or have a better chance of win the series if we set down Pascal Siakam when he was struggling. But instead, Nick Nurse keep on putting him out there, letting him to dry, and Siakam offers nothing. He was not shooting threes. He can't even make his jumpers. He got even close to the rim and finish. He missed all the layups, and then have quick foul trouble. I kind of feel like it is a good contrast between Fred VanVleet and Siakam, where Nick Nurse actually did the same thing, but it just lucked out that Fred VanVleet and Kawhi buzzer beater, allowing Fred VanVleet to flourish in the later rounds of Milwaukee Bucks, and then beat Red Hawk beating the Golden State Warriors. But I feel like as a coach, loyalty and stubbornness is a fine line. It really depends how you see it. But when you're sticking with a struggling player, it's important that you make adjustment, let them sit out a bit, and then so that they can step back and then look at the game and see a different perspective and see how they can improve the game. Putting a player struggling out there and letting them to dry is not going to help anybody. And when you're winning games, it is important that you make adjustment immediately during the series. Last year during the bubble, I can immediately see how good Coach Brad Stevens from the Celtics and Eric Spoelstra from the Miami Heat. They make a lot of adjustment during the series. One game they start, Ennis Cantor to start the center for one game, and then they won. And then, although the inbound didn't work, but 6 foot Tucker Fall was supposed to be inbound, giving difficulty and blocking obstruction to Kyle Lowry trying to inbound the ball. Although it is a very rare miracle shot by OG, but technically 99% of the time that play would not happen. So Brad Stevens was being creative, plugging a tackle fall just to kind of rattle you. And then he make different insertions of starting lineup. He put the rookie like Robert Williams on to start a few games for the Toronto Raptors. Every single game, he throws something. He's not afraid to throw somebody into the starting lineup and make new adjustment. But then Nick Nurse still stuck with Marc Gasol, who was too slow, who was quick foul, and we were down like 15, 16 points by the time Serge Ibaka coming in. We're already down 15, 16 points. So, and then you look at Miami Heat. Cameron Bam-Adebayo, and then another game he started Kevin Olynyk, and then he put Kendrick Nunn in there. Like, he basically make adjustment. Good coaches, great coaches, Hall of Fame coaches make adjustment during the series. So this is what I'm saying. Like Nick Nurse is a good coach. You know, he's creative and stuff. But at the same time, I really want to see him learning to make adjustment during the playoffs. Make adjustment to their starting lineup. If something doesn't work, try again. But if second or third time doesn't work, it's time to move on and bring some new things. See if it works. See if there's chemistry. Not be afraid to sit down someone because they are making a lot of money or they're famous. Like players should earn their minutes, and at the same time during the playoffs, like we have 15 people on the roster, and he always only use like 7 or 8 players. Like last year, you don't see Rondae Jefferson playing. Matt Thomas doesn't really get much minutes. Like extend your bench a little bit so that our starters is not getting exhausted. Like Kyle Lowry and Freddie were so exhausted last year. Like play some Matt Thomas, play some Terrence Davis and Rondae Jefferson last year. They didn't. This year I would love to see Malachi Flynn a little bit more and see what he can do. And then because you need to showcase what this guy can do. Perhaps maybe he's playing good with potential, and then you can trade Kyle Lowry and get some return. Or you can put him in a package and trade for guys, other players. So this is how I feel. Let me know what you thought. Remember to subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching.